What's up YouTube? Fallout Freak here, and I'm back with another lore video. So in this lore video, we are going to be talking about Red Rocket Corporation, or Red Rocket Corp. So either way, let's go ahead and get straight into it. And uh, yeah, I've played a lot of Fallout 4 recently, so I decided to do a lore video on this because there's a few Red Rockets, I guess, in Fallout 4. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Red Rocket Corp, simply known as Red Rocket, was a pre-war company that operated a nationwide chain of filling stations for automobiles, characteristic for their ray gun Gothic architecture. Background: the company started its rise in an age when gasoline and diesel were still used as fuel. The fossil fuel market crash and the beginning of the resource wars in 2052, and the invention of practical fusion energy cells in 2066, Red Rocket expanded rapidly nationwide, offering fusion and coolant refilling services as an early adopter, though gasoline and diesel continued to be sold throughout franchise locations, specifically to appeal to those who owned pre-atomic / non-converted vehicles. On the East Coast, Red Rocket had held a veritable monopoly on the market for this reason. Many of its gas stations had the capacity to refill nuclear engines. Red Rocket was very conscious about their public image, particularly concerned for the environment as well as family friendliness. While customers were treated with care, if any posed any threat to the family-friendly image of the company, they were to be eliminated. By 2076, customer satisfaction rates were stated to be extremely high. Employees were expected to make every effort to reduce waste. One element of these efforts was the annual Trash Busters Award given to Red Rocket stations and stores who demonstrated the greatest year-to-year waste reduction. Trash Buster recommendations could be given via mailing Trash Buster recommendation card through standard shipping rates. At certain areas, inspections were skin deep. However, an unscrupulous franchise operator and unscrupulous franchise operators, could win it simply by dumping their waste out of sight. Services: Red Rocket stations provided refueling services for fossil fuel and for nuclear engines. The latter included refueling the onboard reactors and replacing the spent coolant. Coolant was available in at least two varieties: Coolant A, $103.99 per unit, and Coolant C, $113.99 per unit. Smaller stations known as automobile service stations were little more than an awning with the characteristic rocket and filling pumps delivering fuel and coolant recharges from underground tanks. Promising high-tech fuel with better competition than competitors depending on the region, some stations were completely automated and others served as both a fuel station coupled with mechanic services. They also sold acetone and offered patient-pending premium high-octane coolant. Large Red Rocket stations went beyond the usual vending machines and included complete convenience stores with local and national brands, including Nuka-Cola soft drinks, slushies, tourist pamphlets, and Grey Tortoise cigarettes. The facilities offered car washing services, frequently bundled with refueling, along with fully automated diners open 24/7. Offering foods like burgers made from bioengineered ingredients, incorporating precise proportions and flawlessly seared beef. Clients could choose between full service by a station attendant, self-service, or automated service, while robots provided car washes. Alright, there's Fallout 3 locations, Fallout 4 locations, lots of Fallout 4 locations, Fallout 76 locations. Okay, notes. A Red Rocket station appears in the Fallout TV series. At Red Rocket Station in the Capital Wasteland, at the base of a fueling station where the gas pumps would be on an ordinary station, a dirty sign is visible that appears to say Petroleum Spirit, highly flammable. Red Rocket fueling stations are frequently near mechanics' workshops in the Capital Wasteland. Red Rocket was able to sell biologically engineered foodstuffs at their local truck stops. The Red Rocket Collectron's idle dialogue include information about the gas station chain. The Fallout, the role-playing game rulebook, mentions the company, describing it as a mythic influence over the people of the wasteland due to its pervasive, persistent iconography, and notes that by 2077, Red Rocket held a virtual monopoly on the East Coast after transitioning from fossil fuels to fusion power. It was also one of the companies who was concerned with its environmental reputation and took steps to reduce waste and look after its customers. Finally, it also explains that it has automated a large number of its stations and operations, reflecting the sorry state of the national economy due to the ongoing Sino-American War. An unconfirmed date, Red Rocket had a vault installed underneath their headquarters, also known as Vaultopolis. The vault's location is discovered by the raider Paula Plumkin. Let's see if there's anything else. No, it's just showing me images. So that is a little bit or a lot bit about the about Red Rocket Corp. Sorry about all those mess ups while I was reading, by the way. I tend to do that sometimes, but I like to leave my videos unedited so that shows the raw material. And here's the company's slogan, drive in, fly out. I like that slogan. That's pretty cool. Now let me go ahead and get to my desktop. Let me expand it first and show you a picture of what the Red Rocket logo looks like. And that is the Red Rocket logo. Gasoline, diesel, fusion. Sorry about that. Red Rocket. I like that logo. That's pretty cool. Let me see if I can pull up some other pictures. I'm not sure if I can. Yeah, I don't think my internet's cooperating with me today. It's been really nasty today. The weather has been really nasty. But either way, that is the Red Rocket Fuel logo, at least. At least I got to show you that. And that is my lore video about Red Rocket Corp. Hit me up in the comment section below. Let me know what you thought about this video and what you think about Red Rocket in general. I generally, for the most part, like Red Rocket. It's one of the first locations that you get to see in the Fallout 4 video game, and it's where you get to meet Dogmeat. So until my next lore video, you must always remember that war never changes.